Hi guys, hope everybody had a great weekend. I want to welcome you back to the final part 3 of the Center Street Cemetery. I'm going to take you on a walk around today, and this should cover this. At the end, I will give a little bit of history on the place, so hope you enjoy. Okay guys, so we are on the back end of this cemetery today, and like I said, final series, part 3. We covered a lot of the ground on it the last couple of weeks that I shot here. And so today we'll wrap it up. I did find on the website a lot of the places are marked, like you'll see here. Each one has a marker and whatnot. I did try to find some of the older ones. However, the one that I was looking for was still hard to find. So I believe we are here in the older section still of the cemetery. That dates back to 1874. And a lot of them just have the initials, as you see on some of these little foot markers. The initials of the family members. One with World War. And some here, 1925. This one here is 1875 to 1948. And again, like I said, you'll see the names of the family members, which is really kind of close to the family headstone. But we've got one here. We have Minnie, Angela, mother and father, Nellie, and Edward. Now, I'm sorry, I don't know which family this belongs to because everything is so close together. Let me walk around a little bit. And you see some of them, like over here on in the distant far left. You know, they're spaced out. So I'm not exactly sure how to explain all that, but I guess we don't need to in a cemetery. It's a resting place. And you see the wall that runs around. This runs around for probably about 1, 2, let's say about 3 or 4 blocks long. I'm sorry guys if the sun's in your eyes. It is very pretty here though. A little bit cooler today here in New England. But at least the wind died down and the rain, or the nor'easter we had, is pulled away from the shoreline and headed up towards Canada. Nova Scotia in that area, I believe. I love some of these headstones too. And then you have some that are a little unsettled, as you'll see here on the ground. I believe that's probably a lot to do with age. It's just really pretty here. Very quiet. You'll see up over the wall in the back, the 2 buildings are the American Legion and VFW here in my hometown. Not my hometown, but the town I live in. Oh, here's one over here that interests me. I think this is the first one I've come across here. It actually has a picture on it. And we'll get a little bit closer, guys. Yeah. And you always think you've got to have that one person that has to deface a picture. But you can see this is like the older back corner. I don't know how old all of them go to. And then you have some here that are already in place for someday when another spouse passes or whatnot. Sorry guys, I guess we got cut off back there. Phone call comes in, and it, because I'm on my iPhone, it will basically end my video. So I apologize for that. It's kind of a curious one here. Set all the way over here. Got the names on it, but it really doesn't have a date. And then you have one here. It looks like it was maybe a marker, maybe something existing at some point. I think I'm gonna have to definitely edit this one, and it's gonna be on my iPad, because it's going to be a little bit longer than the normal ones. But I'll give you a walkthrough. Not that you're going to hear or see anything, but you never know. It's just really quiet here today. Kind of like it. It's a little odd to walk through a cemetery, I guess. Not for me though, because I really do love and enjoy history. A lot of leaves on the ground as we are now in fall here in Connecticut. Looks like we have another one here with something on it. We'll take a little walk over to. Father. And you can just see some of them are lined up, others are over time have moved. Cemetery is quite old. It actually, I believe this one is the oldest one in town. And I can give you a better idea. Like I said, when I'm over this video, I will give you the history on it. I just want to make sure I covered all of it. As you can see, it is big. And the lovely Amtrak is running by. You can see some of the leaves are changing. Maybe a little bit more than the last time I was here. And it's loud. covered that area with the Civil War soldiers already. So we'll wander over here. And pardon those. And you'll see. Things curious. I'm easily distracted. Like these little markers here in the ground where they just have initials on them. But it really doesn't state if it's a marker as to how to find a grave or whatnot. And I'm sure y'all don't want to hear me talk for a long period of time, as it can get a little monotonous. There is a walking tour to this cemetery. It was done in 2005 and it hasn't been updated, but that's okay. People are very respectful here, hopefully. I don't come in at night. I have no devices I'm bringing in with me. But some of the ones, like you'll see over in the Lake Hall in Wallace, Steele, Simpson, all have things to do with the town historic. Have some pretty ones too. These look pretty new. The car etched in it, that's really nice. And the last time I took you over there and we circled around there. We have more. The war memorials here. It's pretty. A lot of squirrels around here today. Some of these bigger trees, you'll find the hawks and sometimes the eagles will land up in them. It's just really pretty in here. It's so big. The building you see in the front, they just built it. It's caretaker's quarters. Excuse me, guys. My stomach is rumbling today. Haven't been in the mood to really eat a lot, so it is what it is. Found it funny today. I actually deliberated coming to film here because for whatever reason I had a really angry feeling and I didn't want to do it. Once I got over that, obviously we're here, so see some that put the shrubs, a little rhododendron bush. There's our little squirrel. Like I said, easily distracted squirrel. And some down here. Some that put little flowers and whatnot on. And see over there was the original part 1 of it. And we've already covered down there. So it gets a little bit thicker around here, I guess. And you do see time takes its toll on some of the stones. The thing is, it's me, is how it's so close together in some parts. Like over here, you'll see that they're just like one right up on top of each other. And page 59, 70, and these go back to 1848. One Doolittle. There's a park here where I live called Doolittle Park. If anything, I hope you guys are enjoying a little bit of the quiet and scenery. I can't think of a better place to be resting in peace here. Sorry, I'm walking over brush and stuff from our last storm we had. So, more squirrels. He doesn't seem to care. I love, it's just so quiet here. The blue sky, a little bit of cloud cover today. A lot of nature. I think, if I remember correctly, this tree is the halfway mark. It's an interesting old tree. But this is actually the halfway mark to the cemetery. And you get the full idea of how big it is. And seeing that I saw all the little squirrels around, I have no doubt that it's nothing but a little squirrel running around in the leaves. So you guys got a full 360 now of this cemetery. And it's quiet. Maybe I need to do more cemeteries. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more type of cemeteries. If you see anything, hear anything, not that you will, it's very quiet here. Somebody's been here and cleaned off. You can see the ones that come. You can see all the leaves are moved off. Hello, squirrel. One's an older one. 1842, 1850, 1883. Again, have like you come over here. And you'll see they've shared up some of them with stones underneath because over time they've settled. It's a really nice little resting area. Well, we have this one here. Not sure what family it belongs to, but we have two infant baby. Another baby, SW, I don't know, let's see what it is here. Can get it. And this one, yeah, it's so hard to read them. If y'all can read it, I don't know if it's what family it belongs to. I apologize. We have more here. So we have the hall. Yeah, this is all the Wallace family. It's interesting because the Wallace family, I believe, is on the other side, but then again, we have two parts of the initials. And then you have 1869, 1852, 1847. These are the years of birth, so 1847 to 1896. And then you have some in the 50s and 60s. And then again, you come back to the one for Nathan Beach. And there's a school here where my son went to called Moses Y. Beach. And I guess it has something to do with a little bit of this. Mother, father, and whatnot. Hey guys, I do believe that concludes our cemetery tour of Center Street Cemetery. Again, we have okay, so I'm not done. Found one little spot that I missed. Another part of the hall family. Some of the headstones that have just aged out in time. And I apologize if this is a long one, guys. I just wanted to make sure I covered every inch of the cemetery, which I have now. So I hope you enjoyed our tour, and the history will be to follow. Have a great day, guys.